blanket, ladder, blanket, ladder, blanket, ladder, and blue. Let's talk about how I made this. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is to make our sides of our blanket ladder. And we are going to make 2 cuts at 54 inches. And once both those cuts are made, we are then going to be cutting a 15-degree angle on the legs. Now that we have our legs done, the next thing we are going to do is use our scrap pieces. We're going to cut about 5 pieces at 17 inches wide to make our rungs of our blanket ladder. So now we have our 5 rungs cut and our legs cut with the 15 degrees on the edge. So we are gonna sand this down with some 120 grit, and then we are gonna get our first coat of stain on there. And we know the rules, I don't ever show it because it's boring. So I will see you once I'm done and we're getting ready to assemble. Alright guys, so as you saw, what I did is I measured down 8 inches from the top and marked that line right here, and then I marked an extra 2 inches so that we would have the angle of our rung, and I repeated that pretty much all the way down. So this line here is 8 inches down, then this line for the next rung is 10 inches down from the 8 inches, and then we just continue that pattern all the way down. I use my speed square to make my lines for the gaps, and then I just use the pieces I'm going to be using to make all of the rung marks. And now what I'm going to do is use my impact driver and one of my drill bits to just pre-drill all of our holes, and then we'll start assembling this together. So here we are all mocked up officially now. I used these flush trim screws to assemble so that obviously the nails are not as apparent on the sides there, and this leaves us room to ever change it out in case the client wants that. But we are now mocked up perfectly. Here we are. I'm loving how this looks. I don't have one of these, but I might actually make one for myself. It's a pretty simple project. So the next step is going to be sanding this all with 220 grit and touching up the stain from there. And then after that, it'll be on to putting on some polyurethane to get this thing nice, safe, and protected. So onto the boring sanding and staining. You'll see me after that. And that is it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please leave a like on the video, comment on the video. Did you try this project? What could I have done better? Let me know down below. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. When we hit 500 subscribers, I will be doing a $50 Home Depot giveaway. Make sure you check the description below for how to enter that giveaway. If you watched episode 3 of the basement renovation series, you know my mic broke, so that's why I'm holding it. Thank you again for watching the video. Have a great day or night. Don't forget to keep God number one. God bless.